Now here's a fun one to pronounce, Catz. It's a bit of an interesting case, honestly. It was originally released in 2002 in Japan and then 4 years later, Ubisoft randomly localized it with very few changes and slapped the name Catz on it. As far as I can tell, it has no real relation to the Catz series of PC games by PF Magic. Essentially, you see a girl with a cat in the park one day, and it inspires you to get a cat of your own, and of course, your parents immediately agreed to let you have one. Your goal in Catz is to take care of the cat by giving it things and playing with it and cleaning up after it when it pees in the living room for the 5th time. You begin with a limited selection of items, but you can use your daily allowance to buy more. Each item/action will cause your cat's stats to increase in different ways, and these stats will level up as they increase. For some reason, the girl you saw at the park in the beginning of the game feels obligated to check on your cat at the end of every week. If you're doing a bad job, she will actually take away your cat, but the game doesn't penalize you for never giving your cat water, so I do not think this would be easy to do unless you try to do it on purpose, because you're a terrible person. All things considered, leveling up your cat doesn't really do anything other than change the ending of the game. Yes, this game has endings. After a couple weeks or so of in-game time, the game just kinda ends, and then you start over with a new cat. They can even become the boss of a mob. I don't know why they did this, but there's an album mode where your previous cats are forever immortalized along with whatever ending they received. However, the game only lets you raise one cat at a time, and if you start a new cat in the middle of raising one, it not only deletes the current cat, but also deletes your album data for some reason. As far as I can tell, Catz wasn't changed a ton from its original Japanese release, and it shows in a few odd ways. You have to make it to school every day, and if you're late, they'll make you stay after to clean the bathrooms. There's no such thing as 12 o'clock PM, instead, it is 0 o'clock. And you have a friend here who has what might be the best hair I've ever seen. There really isn't much more to the game other than what I've already mentioned. There's not much to do. Every once in a while, your cat might wander off for a minor event, and on very rare occasions, they can get into fights with other cats, but otherwise, every day in the game is almost exactly the same. Overall, Catz might initially seem like boring generic shovelware, but it's actually just kind of an odd game. It's not really one that I would recommend, but for some reason I find it to be a bit of a guilty pleasure. I find it slightly relaxing and satisfying to give the cat things and watch those numbers go up, even though it's extremely repetitive and I always ask myself, why do I keep playing this game?